Collective, good morning. I hope you're well. Okay, I said yesterday that the mind is a muscle, that your intuitive abilities are a muscle. And the more you use them, okay, the more you get through. If you don't use it, you lose it. Downloads have been coming through aplenty, more than for a long time. The cogs have been turning and have been deafening. Every night before I go to bed, for the longest time, I've asked for signs, okay, and I've been given signs. Here in the UK, we're about to go into autumn. The leaves are falling, the wind's picking up, the nights are getting darker, okay. Darkness is not foreboding in every instance, okay. Without dark, you cannot see the stars, or if you're lucky here up north, the aurora. But the nature of autumn, or fall, as some of you call it, is that things are released in order for new things to come in. Okay. We've had Saturn in retrograde and every other thing in retrograde, and I'm really quite a naughty witch, really, because I'm not entirely sure what is and what isn't. But I do know that the planets up there are doing a bit of a hip-hop dance-off, okay? It's messing with his emotions. We've had the supermoon, which were pretty punchy energy, if I'm honest. Generally, I think modern life can be a challenge, can't it? I asked for a sign to give me clear indication, to give me clear insight into what exactly is going on, what I need to know, and what I need to tell you as the collective. Do know that this is for spiritual guidance, this video, okay, and entertainment purposes. What you decide to do is on you, okay? What you think is on you. How you behave to act, how you decide to behave or act is on you, is your responsibility. I'm not responsible for any of it. I've just seen 0202. Okay. If you haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We really do need to grow the numbers here. But I digress. I'll carry on. So I asked for a sign. And one of my favourite, as an energy reader, I also listen to other energy and tarot readers as well. It's a good idea to get acquainted with the general energy, okay, and things they say in their readings can resonate with you, and they can pick up on things in readings that you've already picked up on. We're a community, okay. There are some amazing energy readers here on YouTube, and all around us, okay. If it resonates with you, it resonates. If it doesn't, then take what does and leave for someone else, okay. There's 8 billion of us on this planet. We're not all up to the same thing, okay, so things are going to differ. Okay, there's plenty of readings on this channel. Have a look at any of them if they pertain to what you think your situation is. And again, with other energy readers, some of them we listen to and like 17, 20 seconds, and I'm thinking, no, this isn't for me. I just click off. Okay, it's just a thing. The energy is not for me at that time. But this morning I listened to one, and I'm going to give a shout out to Talia's Tarot. I've been listening to this lady for a very long time, and she's quite something. She has a style of reading that sometimes I listen to just to inject a bit of energy and mirth into my life because she's hilarious. But she said this. She said, you are following your own path at the moment, and it's very important you allow other people's karma, I've just seen 0333, and other people's dharma to play out for them. You need to concentrate on your own path and your own energy. You are slowing yourself down and blocking yourself by attaching yourself to someone else's karma and someone else's path. This is exactly what I was needing to hear. And it was quite scary how on point it is, because I want to tell you this. Collective, you need to lead your life. I was about to say leave your life, but no. There are things that you may need to leave. And like the season of autumn, things drop off so that you can come through. I spoke yesterday about the universe. You have to excuse my dog. I spoke yesterday about the universe rewarding a brave heart. Okay, growth is not. Sorry about that. I just had to stop the dog. She was voraciously chewing bits very loudly, and it's incredibly distracting. I'm so glad you can't see that. But anyway, I digress. There are things sometimes you need to leave behind in order to move on, okay? If they are meant for you, they will come back for you at the time that it's right, Okay. If they're not meant for you, then there's your answer. All right. So I listened to this reading. It was 20 minutes long. I thought, well done, you. Okay. No sketch energies, just one about personal growth. Allowing the seasons to change, allowing the wheel to turn, allowing the clock to move, okay, of your life. Basically, elevating, ascending. We don't walk backwards, we walk forwards, don't we? Okay, and everything is a season. This world is weather, our emotions are weather. So I listened to it and I thought, that's fantastic. I came home, I took the dog out. Came back, had a lovely cup of coffee, and a reel come up on my social media, and it was Tom Hardy. And it's the funniest thing. I thought, I haven't seen him for ages. I wonder what he's up to. Now, it was an old reel from about 25 years ago, and he was a bit younger. He's about the same age as me, so we're probably mid-20s-ish, I'm guessing. And in this reel, he said, the phone rang one morning, and it was his friend. And his friend asked how he was, and he'd just split up with his girlfriend the night before, and he was feeling a bit meh. And he didn't want to really discuss it, but he thought, I'm gonna tell him. So he says to me, oh man, I split up with my girlfriend. And his mate said this. He said, did you hear that story about the floods? And he said, what do you mean that story about the floods? And he said, that kid that had his foot trapped in a drain, and he wiggled and he wiggled and he wiggled, and he couldn't get his foot out the drain, and the water kept rising and rising. He's like, yeah, and he kept wiggling and he drowned. Yeah, what's your point? He said, well, if that had been me, I'd have had it off. What do you mean? Well, I'd cut my leg off, he said. Sometimes you have to let things go, he said, in order to grow. Profound. 2 messages from the universe, consistent today, collective. We have to let things go sometimes in order to move on. The universe will send you challenges. Things are scary. Nothing worth having comes easy. And those of you that know me personally know of a massive leap I took about 13 years ago. And that involved ending a cycle and moving on. And I often wonder, and it's funny because I've been talking about that recently, if I had not made that move, where would I be now? And it doesn't bear thinking about. It was scary. It was the scariest thing I ever did. But it was undoubtedly, apart from the birth of my children, one of the best. So, moving on with the tarot. Growth sometimes requires you to let go, to be brave, okay? What is naturally meant for you will stay, okay? Those leaves on the trees each autumn, they're not meant to stay there forever, are they? Unless they're evergreen, but even so, even then, eventually, your evergreens will renew, okay? Everything has a cycle, everything has a pattern, everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end, okay? It's embracing that. When you hold on to dead flowers in a vase, what do? They just rot. They're not beautiful, they're not vibrant, they're not what they once were, because they've evolved, okay? So, let's have a look, shall we? I've got some very interesting cards here, collective. Okay. Someone here has got lots of options and they're a bit confused. They don't really quite know where they're going, and they feel that whichever way they go, they're going to upset someone. What they need to do is they need to stop thinking about who they're going to upset and start thinking about themselves. Straight from the hip, okay? A time of rest and healing is definitely called for. Burning the candle at both ends. It's come out again yesterday. Things can get muddied. Things can get confused. And there's candles in this card. That's crazy. 4 of Swords. There's candles in this card, okay? And I just said burning the candle at both ends. Things can get confused when you're not thinking clearly. It's funny, you know, have any of you ever sent really contentious messages or texts late at night? You've either been drinking or you're tired, and the next morning you think, oh, what did I do that for? Why did I do that? I think we've all been there, right? The term sleep on it is a very good term, okay? I can't tell you how different things look in the cold light of day when you've thought about things properly, and I can't tell you sometimes how pleased you are when you know you didn't execute the action, whatever it was. But I can also tell you from experience, because you don't get to this crusty age and not make just a few mistakes, or the mistakes or the learning curves, take it whichever you will, and you just think, oh my goodness, please tell me I dreamt that. Didn't. Oh no. I think we've all done it, haven't we? So, Diablo himself comes into the room, collective. You need to let go of old patterns, old addictions, old mindset. The core here is that you've got lots of options to think about, okay? Lots of options. There's a little bit of confusion here, but you need to stop. You need to think. You need to allow all the leaves to fall so the new shoots can come through, so the dawn can come through, so that you can look at whatever it is in the cold light of day with fresh eyes and a fresh mind. Okay, the Ten of Wands has come in. Okay, this is very passionate energy, but it's quite overwhelming. Okay, it is an overwhelming situation. It's a big one, but it's a big test from the universe, and the rewards are vast if you make the right decision. But I can tell you this right now, the universe is sending you a test. And this test is a test of loyalty, but to yourself. Loyalty does not mean being stuck in an old situation, serving old people, okay? Old paradigms, old mindsets, okay? Walk your talk, okay? Act upon evidence, okay? This is all very well, but it's just this. That's all it is. It's just this. As my late mother used to say, words are not detailing. And I'll tell you what's really quite disconcerting is how often that woman pops out of my mouth. She's popped out of my mouth far more often since she's been passed than she was when she were here. But hey, I'm guessing she's making sure her girl's doing the right thing. Either that or she's sick to death of hearing me and thinking, crikey, when I was alive, I heard less of her. Either way, you get my gist, okay? So the Ten of Wands is something quite passionate. Now, wands can be quite disruptive when they're crossed, okay? Lots of, like, too many cooks in the kitchen is the vibe, is the energy that I'm getting at the moment. You have quite a big decision to make. I don't know what it's about. We'll pull a card in a minute. We'll find out. But you've got lots of conflicting thoughts, lots of intrusive thoughts, lots of different opinions. You need to make your own decision. You need to meditate on it, is what I've just been told. You need to stop, rest, reflect, focus. Okay, you're building something. You want something, but it's hard because part of you's scared and part of you's being pulled back. You need to completely adopt a new mindset, and I'm going to say this again. I say this so often. I can't stress this enough. So much so I'm actually thinking about getting this tattooed on me. I'm not, but you get my gist. You keep moving in the same way, you're going to keep getting the same result. I don't care what anybody says. Nothing is going to change if you keep doing the same thing. That's how life is. Every morning I drive the same route to school. Do I end up elsewhere? No, I end up at the school. If I kept driving that route and expected to end up at Home Bargains at the other end of the road, I wouldn't, because I'm driving in that direction. So I'm going in that direction. So I'm going to get to that destination. And that's how it is, okay? If you keep doing the same thing, you're going to get the same result. There's no compromise on that, okay? You're going to keep, and eventually, if it's not meant for you, the universe is going to start nudging you. You keep asking for signs, and if you keep wanting extra validation, because you're evading it, it's going to come in without lube. I'm not even kidding. I can't stress this enough. The Seven of Cups, you are so conflicted in your head here, okay? It's all becoming a bit like a kitten in a ball of wool, but you really do need to calm and still your mind, I can hear, okay? But think about the season that is upon us, and what Tom Hardy said in that reel this morning was you need to cut things off in order to grow. I've got these beautiful lilies, and now the season's gone, the flower's gone, but they're bulbs. So I've had to cut them down. I had to throw them away when they were past their best, cut them down, and we'll leave them inside now. And next spring, we'll have beautiful lilies again. Other than that, I'd have dirty, rotten stems, and that's it. It's not going to grow. It's not going to move on, okay? You need to trim. Okay, you need to reevaluate. You need to see what is serving you. Okay, let's have a look. Shall we see the Sword of Light? Let's see what the Sword of Light says, shall we? It's quite a pertinent message. Okay. Got to be honest with yourself. Stop being scared. Stop letting people hold you hostage. If they hold you hostage, they ain't your people. That should be your answer there. Trust your angels. Let go of the expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has the perfect plan. I'm serious. Guys, Trust the process, but you've got to work with the universe. You've got to work with the angels. You've got to hold your nerve, okay? Better, the devil you know is just going to bind you. Just going to bind you. Better, the devil you know, same patterns, same destination, same outcome. Trust the process. Dare to be scared, okay? A little bit of fear is healthy, okay? It's growth. It's time to play. You're working too hard, you are, and worrying about everything. Seek out Joyce's experience to bring balance into your life. It's about time you did something for you. It's about time you enjoyed your life, okay? Unapologetically, without judgment or condemnation. Take time out for you. Not anybody else, you, okay? Stay the course. Hold your nerve. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experience and keep going. Keep going. Know with what you want, your true heart's desire. You know in your mind what the right thing you need to do and where you need to go is. You do know this. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let it hold you back. Okay? Anything else, please? Anything else? The way forward is open. Okay? You've got free will, so you can make any decision at any time. You're not trapped. You're not trapped. You're not trapped. Okay? You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. The universe is sending you a test. Okay? This looks like a map to me. This means you're going somewhere. Okay? This looks like a map to me. X marks a spot. Okay? So there you are now. But you've got to walk towards your joy. Can you see what that says? Joy. Okay. There's a journey. It's over terrain. There are mountains. There's forests. Can you see it? They're walking forward. Not backwards. They're walking forward, collective. Okay. Wow. Let's have a look to see what spellcasters have to say about this. This is a scary decision in your career or anything like that. Be brave. Yeah. Wow. Oh my goodness. Pay attention to your dreams. They're going to bring you clarity. Okay? The universe is screaming at you. Your spirit guides, your guardians, your angels, your ancestors, all the light beings that surround and have protected you are screaming at you. Okay? The call is to drop this devil energy. Drop it, drop it, drop it. I can't be more specific about this. It is in your dreams. Okay? Your fears are showing up in your dreams as well. And they are further guiding you, okay? Sometimes the fears come up and you wake up and think, oh, crikey, that could happen. But think about that. Think about this time next year, okay? Realistically, it's going to bring you clarity. This time next year, if you make this move, this time next year, if you don't make this move. You can't live on what ifs. You do have to take the risk, okay? Your dreams are going to bring you clarity. Anything more, please? This is a banger of a reading, whoever this is for. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. Any more, please, universe? Okay. Happiness is ahead of you. I've just been told to pick up that card. Happiness and joy are ahead of you. But you've got to move up. You've got to move on. You've got to walk forward. This here. Bound. The devil comes dressed as your greatest desires. They will promise you the world. They will future fake to the max. The proof of the pudding, and my mother's about to jump out my mouth again, is in the eating. You walk your talk, collective. What's going on here? I haven't used the Soul's Journey for quite some time. Let's see what James Van Praagh has to say about this, shall we? This is what you're scared of. Failure. Okay? This is what you're scared of. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. If you're worried about the next move you're about to take, you've got to be brave, because if it doesn't work out, it's an opportunity to learn. Chances are it's probably not going to fail. Again, if I'd not made the move that I made 13 years ago, it would have been a bigger failure being stuck where I was. Proper bound and gagged by the devil, okay? But I got my wings and ultimately I found my happiness. But this reading is not about me. But this is a very, very pertinent life lesson in that you have to do stuff that scares the living bejesus out of you if you want to move forward. Okay. because it's going to bring you freedom. Freedom. They're really glossy, so I'm sorry that they're shining back on you. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes, you do. Happiness, happiness. Double call there, okay? What else is there? Anything else we need to know, please? Anything else we need to know, please? Anything else we need to know? Denial. You're in denial. Because you're scared to make the move, okay? You're firmly entranced in the better the devil you know. Yes, but this could happen, that can happen. Yeah, it could, but it's not gonna. You're stuck. You're bound. You're in denial, okay? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Please do, okay? Please do, because awareness is going to bring you clarity. Where is that card? I can't even find it. Yeah, awareness. Yeah, you're in denial. Stop it. Yeah, think about this. Yeah, there's everything you can do about a situation. You're not stuck. Keep driving to the same place, you're going to end up at the same destination. I'm not even kidding. Do I even need to tell you that? Should we have a look here and see what the Gateway of Light has to say for us? Pulling it all out now, haven't I? Okay. Memories of Atlantis. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. Atlantis. Atlantis. I remember talking to someone about Atlantis a few days back. Okay, if you know about Atlantis, this message is for you. Walk through the gateway. Look at it. Collective. You know. Any more, please? Past life. Past life lessons are playing back out. Don't louse it up this time. Seriously, don't louse it up this time. Shambhala initiations. Retreat to recharge. Trusting in the process. Dharma. Trust the process. Retreat to recharge. Your Dharma. Talia spoke about this morning. Higher heart activation. Drop-in shields. Divine love. Your heart is healed. Gotta be brave. Gotta be brave. Gotta be brave. Okay. Let's have a look. See what the universe has to say about this. This is big, collective. This is big. You asked for a sign. They're giving you the sign. At least show them the respect of listening and digesting the sign. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Yeah, this is going to be healing, massively healing. The end of a tough cycle approaches. It's the end. It's the end of a cycle. It's fall. It's the leaves falling. Let them fall so that the new shoots can come through. Don't go chopping off your leg in floods, but you get the drift, yeah? Right. Meditate and contemplate. What did I say to you? Meditate on this. Meditate and contemplate. Adjustments are required. Yeah, they are. Adjustments and boundaries are required. Be bold and make the first move. Drive your life. Do it. You do it for you. Keep your cards close to your chest. Don't go gobbing about it. Tell no one. Move in silence. Move in trust. Okay. Communication is key. Yes. Be honest with yourself as well. Communicate clearly, succinctly, but be honest with yourself. It's time to release negativity. Let the leaves drop. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Emotions are running high. Of course they are. This is a bigger. But with big risks, collective, come big rewards. Okay? Big risks come big rewards. Okay. Let's see what the angels have to say about this, shall we? Big happy changes in the near future. If you're worried about a situation, forgiveness is coming to you, okay? But you do need to let those leaves drop. Anyone that's worth their salt, that has true feeling and emotion for you, okay, will be happy for you. Forgive yourself for past mistakes, but don't make them again. Because if you keep making them, they're not mistakes, they're choices, okay? They're choices, not mistakes. Get more information on a situation that you want. Ask more questions, okay? Your guardians, angels, spirits, guides want to help you. They are wanting to help you. They can't help you if you don't help yourself, and they will stop helping you if you keep lousing it up. Compromise, okay? Find a balance. This compromise is compromising your comfort, okay? You can't move in comfort all the time, yeah? You're going to need to compromise your own comfortability in order to grow. Be assertive, grow some. Say what you mean what you say, okay? Is this going to work out for you? Hell yes. If you walk forward. No need to worry, okay? What do we do? Where do we go? Should we see if justice will jump again? Because it's jumped so many times already. Five of Swords. Someone's nose is out of joint. They're firmly ensconced with that devil energy. Okay. Someone's being quite deceptive. Oh my God. Three of Wands. It's to do with three people. Could be anything. Could be three colleagues, three family members. Love triangle. Could be anything. Take it as it resonates. The Sun, Leo energy. Okay, this is strength. This is strength. This is a call to go on. Okay. More, please. God. Okay. Wow. Three of Swords. Lovers. Tower. King of Swords. Knight of Coins. Fuck off. Justice. Right. Justice. Justice, justice. This is what's happening with this, guys, okay? You've got a personal situation, possibly with Leo, or so that's requiring strength. Heartbreak has been here, and this is possibly to do with past experiences, all right? The Tower is going to fall as you make the decision to move forward, okay? When towers fall, they need to be rebuilt, okay? The Knight of Coins coming in. This is a message coming in with money. This is to do with money. This is to do with change. This is to possibly do with love. I get the feeling there's a triangle between your personal life, your love life, and your home life. Oh my God, okay? King of Swords, someone in authority, but he was upside down. Someone's being really manipulative here, really pulling strings, okay? But there is going to be justice in this situation. So I get the feeling there's a bit of a conflict of interest going on. There's people interfering and going over into boundaries that they shouldn't be into, okay? There is possibly people interfering in a union, people interfering in your personal life, in your family life, okay? This is causing ructions. Emotions are running high, okay? This is going to cause a tower. Towers are catastrophic. Towers are the universe coming in without lube. When you've ignored the signs and ignored them and ignored them and ignored them and ignored them, it comes in with a tower, okay? Message of money coming in, okay? Something is coming in here, but you are going to get your justice. I cannot believe this. It doesn't ever stop coming out. This justice card is insane. Any more messages, please, from the universe? Can you give me a message on that justice? A time to give rather than take. Give to yourself. People have been taken from you for long enough. A new moon in Virgo, which is a call to get yourself grounded. Surrender to the divine. Listen to your angels, okay? Let go. Surrender. Fall. Autumn. Let the leaves drop. Cut off your leg in the flood. Let something go in order to grow. Personal issue reaches resolution. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Full moon in Cancer. One last. Do you know what? The energy here is so strong, it's actually giving me chest pain. As an intuitive, I feel things. I'm clairsentient and I'm clairaudient, so I feel things and I get told things. And sometimes I feel them at a time I get told them, and they're catastrophic. And I know it's not my energy. I know it's someone else's energy. And I hear dialogue. I hear sentences. I hear things people are saying to other people. And I hear things people say that they don't say to that person, but they say to other people. Most of the time, I don't know where it's come from. But it's not long before it tends to come to fruition and makes a lot of sense. That's scary. Romance. Could be something you're passionate about, okay? Could be something, it could be an actual romance, okay? There's something here that you're needing to look at again. Something you need to evolve. There's perhaps a stage in your relationship, okay? Or a stage in your mindset whilst looking for love that you need to let go of in order to evolve. It doesn't necessarily mean you need to chuck your partner or you need to split up. Sometimes you enter a new phase in your relationship where you grow together. All relationships grow and evolve. That doesn't mean they're the end. It means they grow and they evolve. And if you do this correctly, it solidifies your foundations. All right. If you are looking for love, then inner work, personal work, shadow work, you're letting things go, okay, so that you can evolve and ascend and attract a better calibre of person, all right, and therefore have a better outcome. Drive in a different direction so that you get a different outcome, yeah. Again, when you blow your nose, you don't hold on to it, do you? You let it go so you can grow and get well, okay? You don't hold on to it. That's a horrible analogy, but you get my drift, don't you? Again, take action. Take action. Right. Keep your cards close to your chest. Don't tell anyone else. Peaceful resolution. But it's got to be your resolution. Peaceful resolution, okay? There's a golden opportunity coming, okay? There's a golden opportunity been presented to you. Just got to take belief. If you believe, okay, the situation will improve, okay? Where you are at the moment, very unlikely, okay? No and no. You've got to trust the process. Within the next few weeks, abundance is with you. Please reconsider any decisions that you've currently made, okay? Reconsider. You walk forward, not backwards. Walk towards your joy. You're ready. Of course, it's up to you. But you need to look for a sign, okay? You need to look for that sign. Let go. Let go. Ask your angels, okay? It's perfect timing. Collective. I don't think we need to go on, do you? This is scary. It's the right head folk, I'm not even going to lie. But with big risks come big rewards. Be brave. Seize the day. Buy that one-way ticket on that National Express and take the leap like I did. Because if I hadn't, God only knows where I'd have been. Okay? Take the leap. Be brave. You're going to be all right. This is for you. This is my third sign today. So there was my reading, my Tom Hardy reel. Always a pleasure. And this. How much more do you want to know? Okay? You asked for a sign. You got it. If you don't listen, they're going to nudge you in a way that you're not prepared for. And it ain't going to be good. Take the sign, take the guidance, and thank the universe for this blessing and this lesson. And with that, collective, have yourself an absolutely splendid day. Take care. See ya.